Firstly, I want to introduce myself and my member groups. My name is Palupi and my study number is 832020169. And my friends is Putri Mentari with study number 832020167, and we are from 12th group and TEFL class D. So in this occasion, we will doing presentation about Suggestopedia methods. I will start from the definition. Suggestopedia is a teaching method which focuses on how to deal with the relationship between mental potential and learning ability, and it is very appropriate to use in teaching speaking for young language learners. It is one of methods which concern to student learning style because there are visual display, audio and physical involvements during learning process. Moreover, it involves emotional meaning in a given the lesson, which helps students better in memorizing. Background. Suggestopedia is a method of teaching developed by Georgi Lazanov, a Bulgarian psychiatrist educator in the 1970s. It is a teaching method which is based on a modern understanding of how human brain works and how we can learn most effectively. The term Suggestopedia is derived from suggestion and pedagogy, which implies the application of power of suggestion to the field of pedagogy. Suggestology is the science of suggestion which concerns with the systematic study of notational and or conscious influence that human beings are constantly responding to Stefik in 1976. In 42, Suggestopedia tries to use conscious influence and redirect them so as to optimize learner. And the next is about the goal of Suggestopedia methods. The goal is to build positive suggestion for students so as to avoid tension and difficulties in absorbing learning material such as opinion and delivered by Tarigan in 2009. In 1989, basically the Suggestopedia method intends to eradicate negative suggestions that are not consciously springing up in the self-student and to eliminate the feeling of fear, which according to experts greatly hinder the learning process, such as feelings of inadequacy, feeling of incompetence, feeling of fear of making mistake and concern and fear to something new and unfamiliar, apprehension of that which is novel or unfamiliar. And the next is classroom techniques. Classroom technique and procedure. Suggestopedia adopt a carefully structured approach. The procedure of class presentation used for main text as follows. The first is pre-session based. It is a preparatory stage in which students are helped to relax and move into positive frame of mind, with the feeling that the learning is going to be easy and fun. The second is explicative reading. This involves the active presentation of the material to story. The teacher reads the text while trying to explain the content of the text. The teacher should rate the with modulation like in storytelling, the intonation and volume rise and fall gracefully. In this session, the teacher also explained the meaning of words, pronunciation, grammar, and etc. The third is intonational reading. The teacher reads the text the second time, but this time without intonation. This time, the students are invited to relax, close their eyes, and just listen. The music is played, the students are asked to put their text aside. And the last classroom technique is the sensation. This is the one by which Suggestopedia is well known, since this is the heart of the method. After a short break, the students are supposed to put away their dialogues, recline on their seats, close their eyes but not sleep, and enjoy the concert of music that is played from a tape recorder.
Next point are teachers' role. The first are teacher should be create situations in which learners are most suggestible and then to present linguistic material in a way most likely to encourage positive perception and attention by learners. Second, show absolute confidence in the method. Third, organize properly and strictly observe the initial stage of the teaching process. This includes choice and play of music as well as punctuality. Fourth, give tasks and respond tactfully to poor papers or if any. Fifth, maintain a modest enthusiasm. Sixth, teachers are expected to be skilled in acting, singing, and psychotherapeutic techniques. Characteristics. The most striking features of Suggestopedia are from Tergan, 2009:89 are A. Class decoration, B. Classroom furniture or furniture, C. Class arrangement or arrangement, D. Use of music, E. Authoritative teacher. The learning theory which underlies Suggestopedia is as follows. Number 1. Learning involves the unconscious as well as the conscious functions of the learner. 2. People can learn much faster than they usually do under certain conditions. 3. Learning is often hindered by absence of psychic relaxation. Of Suggestopedia. According to G. Lozanov, he explained the 4 stages in Suggestopedia, namely, number 1, presentation. In this stage, children are relaxed and given positive suggestions or not hypnotic suggestion that learning is easy and fun. On this stage, children are given positive suggestions such as the tagline English is easy simultaneously at the beginning of learning, and this will make students and teachers more enthusiastic. The power of sound in class definitely gives more energy. Number 2, active concert. Active activities between teachers and students in learning. Active concerts are used to introduce new material. Materials are read dramatically to students while music plays in the background, usually with classical or romantic music. At this stage, the teacher is active in making futuristic learning media that can be interspersed with music or multimedia. 3. Repetition. The teacher gives students the opportunity to understand what is learned in the active stage of the concert. The strain of music can be heard at this stage. At this stage, the teacher can repeat the music, material, or tagline. Everything that is done over and over again can be easy to remember and memorable. Number 4. Exercise. Can be used games to repeat and combine what is learned. At this stage, it is necessary for educators to train by using quiz games or quizzes using multimedia. The advantages of Suggestopedia are provides calm and relaxation. Second, pleasing or exhilarating. Third, accelerate the learning process. Fourth, emphasize the development of language skills. The next point is disadvantages of Suggestopedia that can only be used for small groups. Second, annoying and disturbing for people who don't like Haydn and other classical composers. Third, the costs that are too expensive. Fourth, there are no provision and preparation for intermediate at advanced level. Fifth, for reading comprehension and listening too limited. Sixth, the pedagogical input materials provided are too exclusive.
I think that's all from our presentation. I'm sorry for any mistake in our presentation. See you in another opportunity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.